Hello, Scorpio. What's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your love life from the 14th to the 20th of July 2025. I know I'm super late. You can kind of look at it from the 16th to the 20th of July. Some of you may resonate because I'm doing it from the 14th. Okay, but let's see. Let's quickly begin. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at who's coming towards you in love. Let's see who's coming towards Scorpio in love. 14th to the 20th of July 2025. Okay, so what I am getting out here is, Scorpio, that for a lot of you, there is someone who very clearly wants to talk to you. There is someone out here who has, right now, either this person and you are not talking at all, this person has ghosted you, or then this person out here is not very expressive. Right now is the time where this person is going through some kind of contemplation. I don't know what the contemplation is, but they're definitely going through some kind of contemplation. It's almost like the universe is telling them, keep moving forward. What's wrong with you? So if this person is already in a situation, okay, where they're not happy and they need to get out, the universe is telling them, this is the time for you to get out. This is the time for you to leave. This is the time for you to pick a new path. Pick something that you've never picked, which is Scorpio. All right. But they kind of move 2 steps forward, 3 steps backward. It's like, yeah, I want to go towards Scorpio, but then, oh, the past, oh, it's so comfortable. All of us, right, have a few clothes which we have outgrown. They're loose, some of it is torn, but that material is so soft after being washed so many times. It's so cozy, right? Like it's not fitting. It's not fitting, but it's just comfortable, right? That's the kind of situation I see. They're just so comfortable in that nightwear, or that's so comfortable in those soft clothes, which they have outgrown. They're scarce, it's torn, the color's faded, but they just feel comfortable out there. That's what's happening, Scorpio. That's the kind of situation. That's the kind of person who is wanting to come towards you. Wanting to. But again, what's on their mind? They are coming off as holding on to you, but holding back. It's like, I'm not letting go, Scorpio, but I'm still not going to talk to Scorpio. Okay? It's like, I feel this person out here sees you as their possession. This is the time when the universe is telling them, do your own thing. Do your own thing. Be unapologetically you. Be, dare to be you. Do what you want. Don't think so much. Don't care so much about other people's opinions, Okay? You want to do this, do it. Dare to be you. The problem is, either there is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like a very strong, bossy, feminine energy around this person who won't let them do what they want to do, and they're kind of feeling oppressed. Or then this is someone out here who is not 100% sure to take that leap and risk and jump into the unknown, because being with you is in the unknown. Either because there's been too much of distance between you both and now they don't know what to do next, or then this person out here is overall a kind of roughly new person and they don't know, moving towards the unknown. Where is the clarity? Will it work out? Will it not work out? They could be holding on to a lot of past negative experiences which stop them from moving towards you correctly. But there is something that this person needs to release in order for them to come towards you. Now, either they need to release in terms of they need to speak up to someone else and release someone else so they can come to you, or they need to open up and tell you that they want to talk to you, which is the only way they can, be with you. Now, in the past, I do feel this person out here has had a huge epiphany. All this while, I feel you were dealing with someone who kind of was constantly putting a band-aid on a gunshot wound. This person realized that this is serious. This person realizes that they can't take a situation, a relationship, back to what it was. Either they tried to kind of, take the relationship back to the way it was in the past with you, or then they were staying in a damaged situation. They were staying in a place or in a mindset where overall they refuse to change their belief system. There was a very core fundamental change that the universe was trying to bring into their belief system. But with that Queen of Cups, I do feel you were dealing with someone who had trust issues, who was very insecure, who was very clingy and needy towards their past, or someone who was just plain emotionally unavailable. Maybe this person thought that they could be emotionally unavailable to you and they could still have you at the same time. So like, when you want me, I'm unavailable. I don't want to be vulnerable. But when I want you, you better be there for me. I think that's the pattern that they have kind of changed, or they've realized it doesn't work like that. It's got to be a two-way street. It can't be one way. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnimo@gmail.com. Now, subconsciously, what's happening out here is this is the time for them to walk away from hopeless situations. What they're doing is they're still trying to find hope in a hopeless situation. And somewhere, somehow, whatever situation they are in, right? See, what happens is when they're so disconnected, when you're so disconnected from a person or a situation, somewhere, somehow you start to disconnect from reality. What's the reality? If I choose to speak to Scorpio, you never know. They may just not kill me. Maybe they won't bite my head off. Maybe they'll just say a hi. Or maybe the worst come worst they'll do is like say a hi, and then they'll say, you know what, move on. But right now is the point where this person is so disconnected from you that they're disconnected from reality. When they're disconnected from reality, they make a lot of stories in their head. Okay, so the stories that they're making in their head is telling them, I better stay where I am. I better stay in the known. I don't want to push myself into the unknown. I don't want to be brave, because the last time I was brave, it hurt me. Okay, so realizations are there that they're making a mistake. Their egos are kind of their ego has crumbled. They want to come towards you. The universe is pushing them to go with the flow. But again, they're too scared to open up. Sometimes this can talk about a safety net. They could be with someone where they are financially dependent on someone. This person could be financially dependent on someone, or this person could be holding on to their finances very tightly. That if they choose you, they will have to let go of something, which could be finances, which could be security in some way, shape, or form. What they're doing subconsciously, like I said, is that they are still being overly critical and pessimistic and negative about your situation. It's like Scorpio and me, it's never happening. I know Scorpio's never taking me back, or I know Scorpio and me, it's just not workable. So let's just stay where we are. They feel they are safe where they are. They feel it's unsafe with you or with the situation with you, although you could have done nothing to them. Which is why by the end of the week, this person chooses to daydream about the connection. Your person out here is daydreaming. They're writing and deleting messages, writing and deleting messages, writing and deleting messages. It's like, I have a plan. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to Scorpio. I'm going to say a hi, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. So all bullet points here. And then it's time to implement the bullet points, right? But they don't do it. They don't do it. It's there. It's there on their phone. They probably saved the message on their notes, but they don't have the courage to reach out to you. Yep. And what you're doing is you're giving up on this person by the end of the week. You have a vision. A lot of you Scorpios could be moving towards an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which could be a brand new person, a very mature person that you're moving towards, or then you are no longer shape-shifting for people to accommodate themselves. You have a vision, and your vision is not this person or anywhere close to this person. Okay, it's almost like you were holding on to them for a very long time. You didn't want to give up on them for a very long time, but now is the time for you to drop your guards, no more hide behind the wall, and move towards something new, move towards something you're passionate about, move towards something you're inspired. Some messages from your person. I miss seeing you. So clearly this person hasn't seen you in a while. I have too much to lose. I told you, I have too much to lose. There is something out here that this person feels they have a lot to lose if they come towards you. Sometimes it could just be reputation. It could just be the people that they love. It could be family, it could be money, anything. You broke my heart. They think you broke their heart. I don't know how true that is. It says, I compare others to you. So yeah, this person compares you a lot to others. Okay, so they're like weighing their pros and cons constantly. But yeah.